Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not the phone I usually record on. This is my phone I take with me on walks because it actually has service, so if someone needs to call me, they can actually reach me. I don't know how good the quality, probably turn sideways. I don't know how good the quality on this phone is going to be compared to the other one. Also, I hope the wind doesn't screw up anything. Maybe I should have done this on a day that's not so windy. Hopefully this doesn't sound like crap. Look at that beautiful lake. Hello. Anyway. Just watched the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5 today, and it got revealed that Pomni used to explore abandoned places and used to record them for YouTube. I think that's probably how she ended up getting stuck in the game. She explored the abandoned offices and put the headset on. That's probably what happened. But her saying that made me feel like, I don't know, gave me some inspiration to do something similar. There's no abandoned places in walking distance around here for me to, explore in, sadly. But I can, record vlogs every day. There's the woods over there. So I could, explore down some dirt paths and see where they go. Although it's not a very big set of woods, it's just a small little park, so it's not going to go nowhere too exciting. But it could be interesting to follow down some dirt paths. I don't know. But yeah, Pomni talking about that made me maybe I should do daily or almost daily vlogs. Maybe whenever I go on a walk, I could record I don't know, however long this phone can record for. I don't know. This phone isn't the best phone. It's cheap. So I don't know how much space I have on this phone for video. Maybe this will cut off at 15 minutes. Maybe it'll cut off at 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not sure. But basically, I'm thinking about just doing vlogs almost daily, where I just talk about whatever I feel like talking about at the moment while it's just showing off the scenery. Look at this beautiful lake here. Big, beautiful lake. There's a field. Maybe I should have started recording when I was closer to the woods over there, since that's where I'm headed for. I'm going to walk down a dirt path. I should have actually started recording when I was at the dirt path, but oh well. I just got done listening to music, so it just felt like recording now. God, the wind. I hope the wind does not make this unwatchable. Jesus Christ. Those pretty pink or purple flowers. That water's nice looking. Hello. Some people fishing. That water looks good for swimming, but don't. This is not a swimming lake. The water is kind of dirty because, goose, they poop in it. And also they swim in it. Goose are just covered in germs. This lake isn't meant to be a swimming lake, so they don't try to keep it safe for humans to swim in. But damn, it looks refreshing, especially on a hot summer day like this. Oh, there's someone with the dog now. Hello. Can I pet your dog?
Sorry?
Can I pet your dog?
You can. Just go slow. He's new to the world.
Aw, hello. Aw, he's
Good
a...
boy.
Aw. Yeah, oh. Alright, it's alright. Have a good day. That was a nice doggo. A little jumpy, but that's fine. I don't mind a little jumpy. I don't mind excited dogs. If I do find a way to find an abandoned place that I could explore, if I were to start, going in there and doing that, exploring abandoned places and recording it for YouTube, how many of y'all would watch that? If any of y'all are even gonna watch this video and comment on it. I don't know. I have friends on Discord and places now, so maybe I could introduce my channel to them, and maybe they could start watching my stuff, becoming fans. And maybe they could probably, I don't know, help me get a GoPro. That would probably be better camera quality. Get a GoPro, find places to explore, and then explore them. See if I can make money off that. I would just do it for fun, but I need to make money to be able to do it anyway, so I don't know. I'll take a seat for a moment. Look at the beautiful sunset. This looks like a big white ball, doesn't it? SCP-001 when day breaks. It's gonna melt me. Are the creatures that are at the bottom of the ocean safe? Or do the goop monsters swim down there and pull them up? That's the real question. And what about the creatures in deep, dark caves? Are they fine? And I forget how 001 when daybreak works. Does the moonlight still get you? Because that's technically just sunlight reflected. So it's the same light. So does that get you, or is the moon okay? Because going off that logic, vampires should only be able to come out when there's a new moon. Because if moonlight is just sunlight and sunlight kills vampires, shouldn't moonlight hurt them too? And if werewolves are turned werewolf because of the full moon and whatnot, since that's all the same light, shouldn't they be able to turn during the daytime? I don't know, I'm asking too deep a question, probably. It's the type of random nonsense these vlogs are going to consist of, just me talking random. I had to take a break for a second. Now I'm up and going again. If I'm ever doing one of these vlogs and I see like a turtle, I'm just gonna stop and record the turtle until it swims away. Like the other week while I was on a walk and I was walking over a bridge, there was a turtle down there and it didn't immediately duck down. It actually stayed there for a good long while. Like I was standing there for I think maybe 10, almost 15 minutes watching that turtle until it finally swam away. So, if anything like that happens, I'm going to record it. Hello. Pull the curtain into rise, step right up and join the fray. Not every demon burns as bright. That's the song I was just listening to before I started recording. Now that's in my head. 8 minutes. Hang on, wait a minute. What's that symbol? Oh, that's the lightning bolt line. I don't know what that means. I thought that was the audio. I was like, wait, is this muted? Has it not been recording me this whole time? Pull the curtain into rise, step right up and join the fray.
So yeah,
hello. 6K. Wonder what that means. Probably just random graffiti that means nothing. Look at that field. That looks like ticks could be in there. That's no fun. I guess if I were to try to find something to talk about to fill up time so it's not just me walking in silence. I think I do better when I'm with someone and having a conversation with someone than I am just talking. Like whenever I do record a video, I have stuff to say, so I'm able to just say. But here, where I'm just trying to do a vlog where I'm just walking and making stuff up as I go, there's going to be periods of silence because I can't think of something to say. So I wonder if these daily vlogs are even going to be a good idea. But I feel like doing them. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably not going to make it over to where I'm headed toward before 30 minutes is up. And because of how close the sun is to going down, I might not be able to do that today anyway. I started too late. Maybe tomorrow. Or maybe some other day. Anyway, I guess I could talk about a project I'm working on with a friend. Or I could talk about job hunting. Hello. Hello. Trying my best not to record random strangers. I don't want to get in trouble. Hello. There we go. Now I can look forward again. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I could talk about my job hunt. It's been going on since like November. I don't know if I'm just not trying hard enough, or I just don't know how to try, or if places are really just that hard to get into nowadays. Because it seems like everyone be saying they're hiring, but no one wants to hire anybody. It's the whole they don't want to hire Gen Z, but Gen Z are the people that need the jobs the most. We're struggling over here. So no one wants to hire Gen Z. A lot of jobs are being taken by AI. All these factors. God dang it. I could just say GD, but I don't want to offend anyone in my audience. Just in case there's super heavenly religious people in here. But I've applied to so many places. Walking distance, of course. I don't have a car or a license. But I've applied to so many places, just about everywhere, and nothing. There's this restaurant back here. I don't know if I should say that. Who the hell? Random brag. Anyway, there's this place back here. I'm not going to say the name, just in case someone, figures out where I am and tries to stalk me. Although from what I've done here, they could probably do that just from this. But just in case, I'm not going to say the name of the place. But there's this Mexican restaurant right over back that way, by this very lake even. And unlike other places where it's apply online only, I could actually go in person there. So I'm thinking about going there Monday and hoping, fingers crossed, they hire me. Because I have Domino's, McDonald's. I got restaurant experience. So hopefully they hire me. I applied for Chuck E. Cheese last Friday, on Friday the 13th. I had an interview and everything. I waited a week. They said they would get back to me and tell me if I got the job or not in a few days. And it's been over a week. They're not getting back to me. I did not get hired. It seems like they were. It seems like the interview went great. It seemed like they liked me, but they didn't. The person interviewing me didn't like the fact that I like pineapple on pizza. I didn't think that would keep me from getting the job. I thought it was just a funny haha question. But I guess they didn't like that answer. I'm sorry. Pineapple on pizza tastes good. I'm sorry. And to any Italians watching, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it tastes good, at least to me. Is this garbage blowing in the wind? Or is that like a little creature? Oh, it's just garbage. Okay. Thought it was like a little black bunny rabbit or something. Almost 15 minutes into this vlog. Anyway, fingers crossed I get the job at this Mexican place. Or fingers crossed that Chuck E. Cheese actually does get back to me way later than they said they would. I thought I could get hired and then start working on my birthday. That could be a good time to start. Maybe I'd get special treatment on my birthday or something. But apparently not. God, the wind is getting bad. Jesus. Hopefully the wind doesn't fuck up the audio. I'm worried it will. Most of this vlog is going to sound like crap if so. Jesus Christ, the wind. Oh, God. Run, crashing systems, run from Freddy. Run, will you make it? Run, keep it steady, run. Walter not here, run, Mango screaming, run. System error, run, watch your breathing. Well, anyway, I guess that's enough talking about a job hunt. Word. Look at how tall those electricity poles are. Those are scarily tall. Hello. I don't know if she said hello to me because she's on the phone with someone. Hello. Yeah, look how scarily tall. I don't know how tall that is. 40 feet, maybe? I don't know. I can't. It's hard to tell. But that's like, I think that's like 40 feet. That is a scarily tall thing. I would be so scared to be up that high. Is that like Siren Head height? Siren Head's a scary motherfucker. He's not an SCP. He almost was, but he's not. I mean, yeah, technicality he kind of is. But not officially. But it's a technicality. That's like, I think that's Siren Head height. That is a tall thing. Isn't having that run over a lake kind of stupid design? Because if that breaks and falls in, it's going to electrocute the whole lake. And also, how are we supposed to have equipment set so we can lift it back up and reattach them? Is the equipment going to be on a boat, or are we going to attach it at the lake bottom to be able to like get that back up? How's this going to work? This just seems like crappy design right here. What the hell? Oh god, looking up at it is giving me like vertigo. I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay, I'm getting close to over there, right? Over there is where there's a dirt walking path, a secret path through the woods I can walk down. I've walked through it a couple times. So I can walk through there when I get over there. Maybe I will get over there before the sun goes completely down and before 30 minutes is up on this video. Damn, the wind. Hopefully the highway doesn't make it hard to hear me either. I'll watch and listen to this video before posting it and see if it's like really bad. If the audio is too bad, I might not even upload this, or I'll upload it, but the description will say, warning, bad audio. Just as a warning. But anyway, I guess to fill up more time, I could talk about a project I'm working on with a friend of mine who I made on Discord. Yeah, his name is Worm. That's not his legal name, obviously. But his name on Discord is Worm. And he has a thing with worms. He likes worms. So, me being an animal nerd and an animal geek expert and knows all these facts about animals, we just nerded out about worms for a little while, and we decided, we would make a project about worms. So we came up with worm mates. It's like roommates, but it's worm mates. It's about a bunch of worms that are roommates with each other, and it's like 6 vastly different species of worm. It's one of those type of slice of life comedy things where people who seem like they shouldn't get along well, let alone live together, are living together, and their clashing personalities cause hilarious hijinks. It's hilarious. Our main character is Wormsley. He's an earthworm. And he's kind of like he's like a shy, introverted, nervous kind of guy. Essentially like my friend Worm himself, basically. He's got like the tism of some kind. Then we have Bobby, the bobbit worm. He's a tough guy. He wears a jacket and has glasses, and he's quick to anger, and he always picks fights, even when he's clearly gonna lose. He does not know when to back down from a fight. That's Bobby. And then we have Velvet, the velvet worm. She's adorable. She's a sweetie pie. She's innocent. She's gullible and could easily be manipulated and tricked by the world around her. So basically Wormsley and everyone else, every other roommates, try to keep her safe and sheltered. So, because anyone could like trick her and manipulate her, and she could fall into an abusive relationship. She's sweet. She's a cinnamon roll. Then we have Inchy the Inchworm, kind of similar to Tina from Bob's Burgers. She's kind of nervous and scared of the world around her because she's an inchworm. She's small. Everyone could crush her. So she has a crippling fear of the wider world. So she's mostly like closed off into herself and likes to stay indoors. She has a garden she likes to tend to because inchworms like to... I don't know if I caught that on camera, but Jesus, that was a speedy car. Black and green speed demon over there. Anyway, so she does have a garden because inchworms love hanging out in gardens. So that's a cute little character thing about her. She's also Wormsley's adopted daughter. She will, at some point in the story, metamorphosis into a moth and then go off to college. And when that happens, we'll replace her with a new worm character to fill up her spot. But that won't happen for a little while. Then, let's see, I talked about, okay, 2 left. Then we have Hans. He's, what's his name, Hancock? Hans is short for Hancock's worm. He's I think if I remember his species correctly, he's a type of ribbon worm, I think. It's in the same phylum as like a lot of tapeworms and roundworms, but this is one of the few members of that phylum that aren't parasites. He's a pretty little ocean worm that like looks kind of like a black carpet with like a pink outer ring. It's beautiful, and he's a beautiful little wavy guy. His personality is he's a femboy. He's also stoic. He's a stoic femboy. It's a unique character combination of traits. Pretty cool guy. Plan on having him and Wormsley get together at some point. And then lastly, we have Sicily. She's a Sicilian, which technically it counts as a worm, because worm is not an actual name of a specific group of animals. Worm is just a description of a body type. So anything that fits that body type counts as a worm. And Sicilians are just big worms. They fill up the same niche in the areas that they live in. So yeah, they're worms. So Sicily is like a granny type character. She's Wormsley's adopted mom or adopted grandma. But she's got a cranky old lady personality. She's like, I'm too old for this type deal. She's also basically blind, so she's extra snappy because of that. She's liable to hit you with her walking stick. And those are our main characters. Those are our 6 roommates. We also have their landlord, who is a leech, and he's kind of like a scummy scam artist, con artist kind of guy. He's also a lawyer, a doctor, or at least he used to be, a real estate agent. What else? What was the other bad one? There was one more. Can't remember what it was. What are the 3 most scummy professions that everyone hates? Lawyer, real estate agent. Crap, there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. Ah, crap, it's not coming. Landlord, that's right. I said it at the beginning. How could I forget that? So he's a landlord, a lawyer, and a real estate agent. And he also used to be a doctor. And at one point he was a guidance counselor. That's a joke, a reference to a movie that's probably going to go over most people's heads. But he's also a con artist. He may also do crypto scams and whatnot. And OSHA, what's that? He doesn't know what that is. Whenever he's got a new project going, he's not going to care about safety. He just cares about getting it done as cheap as possible. He's that kind of scummy little dirtbag type of character. He's going to be fun. Then we have Wormsley's boss, Mr. Nevermore. Wormsley works a typical desk office job as a sales representative. And, oh, there's a dirt path right here, but that's not the one I was aiming for. But I've never walked down here before, so I guess we'll go to, oh, lightning bug. Bird. Oh, there's lightning bugs in here. Nice. Anyway, sales representative agent, and when Wormsley's sales quota is down, he will threaten to eat him because he's a bird and birds eat worms. You could probably guess by the name Mr. Nevermore, you're gonna think he's like a raven. No, he's a crow. You would expect it to be a raven, but no, he's a crow. Tricked ya. You got bamboozled. And that's all the characters so far. We'll make up more characters as we go. We have a gang of dolphins. That's going to be like the villains for the first story. We haven't thought about the individual characterization of each dolphin yet, so right now they're not full characters. They're just concepts. Ooh, pretty. So many lightning bugs. Hopefully they're... Oh, yep, they are. They are showing up on the camera. I can see it. And I got web all over my chest from walking through that one spot. Oof. I knocked it down with my arm so it wouldn't get stuck on my chest, but apparently I missed some. Which way should I walk? This... Oh, there's a blue thing over there. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, web in my hair. Good thing I got a haircut recently. Oh wait, did I just go in a circle, or is this another entryway? Oh, I think this is another entryway that I missed. But yeah, that's Wormmates. What we got so far for it. This is gonna be a comic that's posted on Tumblr when we start getting it done. That is. More lightning bugs. Right now we've been working on the concept art for a few months. My friend, oh, that's what that is. It's a broken plastic thing. Anyway, my friend Worm, he was busy with school, so I wasn't trying to rush him or anything. This is just a project meant for fun. It's not too serious. And he's got summer break now, so he could finish up the artwork, but I'm not rushing him or anything. Could probably go talk to him right now. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, muddy. This looks muddy. This probably isn't good. I'm probably gonna get my shoe stuck or something. Ooh, so many pathways to go. I've almost hit the 30-minute mark though, and it's getting late. Should I turn around, or should I keep going until I find a way out and then turn around and go home? Because the pathway I usually go down, I know how to get to the other side. This way is a little different. Maybe this is all the same walking path, it's just it's an area I've never been in before. Surely it all has to come out the other side of somewhere, right? God, I feel web all over me. I should have brought like a stick or something to knock web down before I walk into it. Hello. Wow, is that like an old tent or something? No, it's an umbrella, I think. Oh, I gotta duck through this. I'm probably not a good cameraman. I keep aiming down. Okay, gotta duck. All right. So many lightning bugs. So pretty. Okay, that way seems like a lot more crawling. This way doesn't seem like a lot of crawling, so I'm going this way. And there's another thing over here. It's a chair. Do people actually just casually sit out here? Oh, hello, bird. Oh, am I getting mosquitoes on my legs? Probably. A mushroom. Hello. The mycelium men. That's something I could have talked about. I could have talked about Secret of the Mimic this whole time. Probably should make a video on that soon. Oh, wow. This looks like a tight squeeze, and I'm crawling again. I think I'm going to turn around. This was a bad idea. Screw it. I'm already in here. I'm getting plants all over me. It's like I'm being fondled by plants. Here we go. And made it through. But I think this is just a dead end. No, it's not. There's an actual path here. Couldn't tell from over there. This way or this way? I think this way, because this way looks like it might lead out. Because I know from where I was over there, going straight through, there's the other side over there. I just got to get to it. And this path has got to lead over there. This isn't a very big patch of woods. I'm not going to get lost and die out here. Don't need to worry or panic. And there's no bears. This is a patch of woods in the middle of a park in the middle of a city. The biggest wild animal that could be here is probably a deer. Whoa, more human stuff over here. Like a bed sheet of some kind or something. Wrapped around trees. I wonder what that's all about. Is that a dog bowl? What is this? Some kind of bowl. I wonder if there was some homeless people or like maybe some hikers or campers living here. Oh, I see the exit. Or I see the lake, which means I'm getting close. I see the lake or part of it through the trees, so I must be getting close to an exit. Is this how Jason Voorhees feels? Having to go through these woods all the time? Except he knows his area. He's been there for a while, so he knows what he's doing, where he's going. Me, I'm just exploring. This must be how Jason feels. At least part 2 Jason, because he seems like a little guy and we see him ducking around. And that's how I am ducking around here. But Jason from part 3 and onward, big dude, he probably doesn't duck nothing. He probably just powers through the forest and knocks the branches out of the way like the fucking boss he is. Okay, here's something. Don't know if it's a full exit. Nope, but it is a more open area. Shit. Nearly tripped on that stick. Good thing I didn't. Okay, so that way could split into 2. That way, that's a way. That way probably leads me back out to the same walk path I came in from. I'm trying to see if I can make it to the other side. Okay, that's a dead end. That goes right there and stops. That goes further that way. This goes this way. There's a cement sidewalk path there and there. So either way I go, it's going to take me somewhere. Fucking bugs. I think I got bit by a mosquito. Oh, 32 minutes. You know what? Maybe I'll keep going for like an hour. This will be fun. But yeah, I guess I could talk more about the secret of the mimic. Oh, there's a path here that goes deeper into the woods. And there's fucking walked into a spider web on my face. That is not good. Or maybe this is a caterpillar silk. That's the 2 options, but more than likely it's spider silk. Ugh. I can't see it. It's so thin. I don't even see it there. You don't know it's there until you feel it on your body. But let me tell you, Secret of the Mimic, without giving too many spoilers in case some people haven't seen it. But like, Secret of the Mimic is a good game, but it just doesn't feel like a FNAF game. Not to say it's a bad game. It's a good game. It's a game. It's a game with FNAF stuff in it. It's like what Some Call Me Johnny said about Sonic Boom. It's not a real Sonic game. It's just a game with Sonic characters in it, and that's how fun. Oh, there's the walking path. Okay, I knew I would find the exit if I kept going. All right, this was fun. Little itchy, but it's fine. But like Some Call Me Johnny said, Sonic Boom is it's just a basic generic platformer. It just so happens to be Sonic. It's a game with Sonic characters in it. It's not a true Sonic game. And that's how FNAF feels like it's been going ever since Steel Wool took over. Well, I guess I can't say ever since Steel Wool took over, because VR was still the FNAF formula, just with a new twist. It was in VR. And each different night, or minigame, or whatever you call it, had a different thing to it. Just like how Sister Location had a different thing going on every night. It's still the FNAF formula, just done in a new way, which is what every game of the original 7 games did. It was just a new way to work the formula. Security Breach was not really a FNAF game. Help Wanted 2, again, went back to the FNAF formula and just did it didn't quite do it in a new way. It just did the same way as VR again, but it was still the FNAF formula, you know. And now Secret of the Mimic, a lot of people are comparing it to Poppy's Playtime or Garden of Bam Bam, which I don't know if that's a fair comparison or not. I'm not really into those franchises. I tried to get into Poppy Playtime, but it just wasn't clicking for me. I don't know why. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I don't know how similar to Poppy Playtime it is, because the farthest I've seen is the Huggy Wuggy section. I do know of Mommy Longlegs getting caught up in the grinder, because, you know, spoilers, you hear people talk about it and you see videos, but I don't know what got to point A to point B, so I can't tell you if FNAF ripped off anything in particular. Ooh, a white crane. Or not crane, wrong bird. A herring. Or maybe that was a crane. Cranes are a type of herring, if I remember correctly. I remember coming here one day and seeing some turtles down there, but with how wavy the water is today and how dark it's getting, probably not going to be able to see that. Oh, I thought those people were waving at me. They were trying to wave bugs out of their face. That's embarrassing. I wonder if I have time to cut through the woods again and try to find my way out again. Because the whole point of recording this vlog was to do that, and I did it, and now it's over already. I wonder if I could, like, go back and do it again and get some more footage out of that. But yeah, Secret of the Mimic. I can't say how much of a quote-unquote rip-off of Poppy's Playtime it is. It's probably just in the same genre. It's probably not a complete uninspired rip-off. The game is good, but it just doesn't... the writing for Fazbear Entertainment, I've seen someone complain that Fazbear Entertainment is too overly cartoonily evil now, but bro, where have you been? It's always... Fazbear Entertainment's always been fucked up. Where the hell have you been? I guess maybe they're a little more blatant now, but that's part of FNAF's charm. The fact they said in the first game, they said they'll report you're missing after they already clean up all the evidence. 90 days, getting rid of the carpets and clean and bleaching. They've always been fucked. It's just now we're seeing more of it. So no, I think the characterization, or I guess characterization, not the right word, the tone is still FNAF. And this game, you know, it actually feels more FNAF-y than the previous installments, because clearly there's some ghostly, spooky, haunting shit going on in the factory. The whole Tiger Rock session, something's clearly up with him. It's gotta be David's ghost, because he teleports, makes you hallucinate, and he just seems like a ghostly figure, just like Golden Freddy. Plus, other random spooky stuff happens throughout the whole place. You could say some of it when you hear David talking or you hear giggling or child laughter. Could just be the mimic, but I think it's possibly maybe both. Maybe you don't know what's the mimic and what is actually a haunting. Oh, there's another dirt path. Nah, it's getting too late. I don't have time. Anyway, even Mark in his playthrough is pointing out that this place is freaking haunted. And it makes sense that this place is haunted. Several people have died here. We see bodies throughout the game inside suits.